I think we should probably just explain the EV thing a bit more in detail, because that might be a concept that's new to a lot of people out there. If you played poker before, then I'm sure you're familiar with it. But I think it's something for the average guy. It's not a term that they're used to hearing every day.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just been in my vocabulary since I was 16 years old, like 10 years now. But we can use something that most people is familiar with, like a coin flip.
Yeah.
If I were to offer you, do you want to flip a coin? You can pick any coin. Just like make sure it's not weighted or anything. But I'll give you 202 in odds, and we'll bet $100, which means I'll have to put up $102, and you're putting up $100.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So if we flip the coin 2 times, 50% of the time you're gonna win one, and I'm gonna win one.
Yeah.
The only issue is that I have to then pay you $102. So 50% of the time, then you're gonna be up $2.
Yeah.
25% of the time, I'm gonna win both, and I'm gonna be up 200. The other 25%, you're gonna win both, and then you're gonna be up $204. So if you have a 202 in odds on something that has 50% probability, that means you have a 1% edge, or a 1% plus EV bet.
So how did you come up with that number?
So what you can do here is, for example, you can take your profits, your expected profit, and everything you're winning. For example, here it's 202, and what's up there is 0.02, which then equals to 2%, but you're not going to win all the time, so you're going to win 50% of the time. So you can divide that by 2, and then you're left with 1, 0.01. So for example, if we were to do 204,
so we remove 1, that leaves us with 1.04, which is the same as 4%. But since we only win 4%, half of the times, we have to multiply it by 0.5, which is the probability of us winning the coin toss. So what we end up with is a 2% edge.
Yeah, okay, that's an easier way of doing it. These things, I guess it just takes some practice, and once you're really into it, it just makes sense to you, and you all of a sudden forget why it makes so much sense.